This story is of a city called Pataputra. There once lived a merchant named Manabhandra, along with his wife Gayatri. They were very rich. They had a lot of land and they lived in a mansion. Manabhandra was a kind man. He never felt proud of his wealth. He had worked very hard in his life. His wife Gayatri was a wise lady herself. She never let anybody leave her house empty-handed. On every occasion they invited people in their house and treated them with respect. There always was a visitor at their mansion. The couple were good hosts. They offered their guests expensive gifts and different types of food.
See Gayatri. We have so many well-wishers. We will never go hungry or homeless. As long as these nice people are with us, they will never leave us alone.
Oh dear. You are so innocent. You give away all these gifts with no expectations in return. But these people come here only because we treat them well. None of them will stand for us if we are in trouble.
Nonsense. Don't think like that. They are our people.
I know you will not listen to me, and I hope there never comes a time that proves you wrong.
But Gayatri's fear would soon be true. The future had something else in hold for the merchant couple. One summer, Manabhandra learnt that his cargo ships were lost at sea. He had lost all his cargo. They searched and searched for the ship, but it was of no use. Manabhandra now had to pay lots of money to his customers. He tried asking for his friends for help, but everybody made some excuse and sent him away.
What happened, dear? Did you find anyone to help us out?
No. Everybody seems to be in the trouble of their own. They cannot help me now.
Gayatri knew that his friends are only making excuses. But she also knew that her husband would not believe it. She felt silent. The merchant then had to sell all his land to cover his losses. But he still fell in short of money. He then sold his mansion that did the trick. Manabhandra had paid off all his debts. But he was a poor now. He lived in a small house and worked on somebody else's land to earn money. Gayatri too took a job as a school teacher to help run the house. They both had to work very hard. But even after facing so many problems, Manabhandra and Gayatri were still kind and respectful towards others. They earned enough so that they could feed at least one guest per day. They had no expensive gifts or different types of food to offer. But they had their hospitality and their warm talks. Time passed, but no visitors came. People who Manabhandra thought to be friends now looked at him and walked ahead without a smile. Manabhandra was depressed.
You were right, Gayatri. These are not our friends. They only came to us to enjoy the expensive gifts and our hospitality. If only I had listened to you. I'm sorry, Gayatri. I have nothing left. I can't give you a good life anymore.
Don't say that, dear. I'm happy to be with you. Just because others don't support us in bad times, that does not mean we must change who we are. You are a man of principles. Your honesty will someday be rewarded.
But Manabhandra was too upset to believe Gayatri.
She is only saying this because she loves me. I have been foolish all my life. My foolishness will never be rewarded. I have nothing to provide for my family anymore. How will I face myself? It's all my fault. Isn't it better to die than to live with this guilt forever?
Blaming himself, the merchant fell asleep.
Hey, wake up! Mani, wake up!
Huh, what is happening? Who are you?
I am a monk. I have come here to help you. You must not else heart in the face of problems. You must face them.
I'm a foolish person. I can't face what I have done.
You are not foolish. Foolish is who acts without understanding the whole truth. But what happened with you was an unfortunate incident and I'm here to help you out.
What? how will you help me? And why would you?
Your wife is right. It's because of your honesty and years of hard work that I have appeared. This is a reward. Now listen to me. Tomorrow, I will knock at your door. In this somebody touched the back of my head with a stick, I will then turn into a big pot of gold. All your fortune will soon return. Remember, don't hit any other monk or you will be punished.
Oh, what a strange dream. I must have fallen asleep thinking about money.
When the merchant walked out of his door, he saw some other monk passing by his house.
Could this be? Oh no. The monk said that he will appear in the same body. Dream or not, I must not hit anyone without thinking.
As Manabhandra sat on his couch, he heard someone knocking at his door.
Oh, who is it? Is it the monk?
No, sir. It's me, the barber. You had asked me to come.
Oh. Yes, of course. Come on in.
As Manabhandra sat down to get his hair cut, there was another knock at the door.
Oh dear, there is a monk at the door. What should I give him?
A monk? Oh, go, quickly, get me a stick.
A stick?
I don't have time to explain. Quickly get it.
Without letting the barber finish his haircut, Manabhandra ran to the monk a stick. The monk had already entered the house. He then touched the stick on the back of his head, and suddenly turned into a lot of gold.
Oh, what is this? So much gold.
Yes. We are not poor anymore.
So happy was the merchant that he completely forgot about the barber, who was still in the house watching the whole thing.
Oh, so this is how the merchant got rich. This is not difficult at all.
Next day, the barber made a plan. He went to the place where monks stayed and invited them home. The monks were hesitant, but they took pity on the barber, who begged them to come. The monks followed the barber to his house. As soon as the monks entered the house, the barber locked the door behind them and started to hit them with a stick.
Run! He will kill us.
One monk somehow got away, asked the people to help the other monks. Everybody broke the door to the barber's house and saved the monks. The barber was scared. People were angry as they learnt what the barber had done. They ran behind him to hit him. The barber was thrown out of the town, never to be seen again. Manabhandra and Gayatri had watched everything.
The monk was right, foolish is who acts without understanding the whole truth. The foolish barber only knew I touched a monk with a stick, and he then turned into gold. But he didn't know about my dream. He acted without thinking and was punished for hitting the wrong monks.